Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. Today I am going to give you the rest of the inside question answers from the chapter number 6, Elements of Weather and Climate, class 6 Geography. I have provided 72 question answers in the past 3 videos, part 1, part 2 and part 3. If you have missed those videos, then please check out the description box or playlist. You will find those videos from there. So let's start the last part of this chapter. Number 73. How is evaporation closely related to temperature? Evaporation is closely related to temperature. If the temperature is high, the rate of evaporation will be more and humidity will be high. Likewise, low temperature will result in low humidity. 74. Which instrument is used to measure humidity? The instrument used to measure humidity is called a hygrometer. 75. What is absolute humidity? The actual amount of water vapor in a given volume of air at a given temperature is known as absolute humidity. 76. How is absolute humidity measured in? Absolute humidity is measured in grams per cubic meter. 77. What is relative humidity? The ratio between the actual amount of water vapor present in a given volume of air at a given temperature and the maximum amount of water vapor which the same volume of air can hold at the same temperature is known as relative humidity. 78. Relative humidity is expressed in percentage. 79. What is condensation? When moist air rises upwards, it cools and water vapor present in it changes to water. This process is called condensation. 80. What is dew point? The temperature at which condensation takes place is called dew point. 82. What are the different forms of condensation? Clouds, dew, frost, fog. Number 82. How are clouds formed? Clouds are formed when water vapor in the air condenses around dust particles into tiny droplets of water. When these droplets of water come together, clouds are formed. 83. How many types of clouds are there? There are 3 types of clouds based on their shape and height at which they are formed: cirrus, cumulus and stratus. 84. How is dew formed? Dew is formed when moist air comes in contact with cold surface like the leaves of plant and condenses into droplets of water. 85. What is frost? When the temperature drops below the freezing point, dew or water vapor condenses to form ice crystals called frost. 86. Name how is fog formed? When condensation takes place at the lower layers of atmosphere close to land or above water bodies, fog is formed. 87. What is precipitation? When small water droplets join together, they grow in size until they become too heavy to float in the air and start falling down. This process is called precipitation. 88. Which are the main forms of precipitation? The main forms of precipitation are rain, snow, sleet and hail. 89. Which instrument is used to measure rainfall? The instrument used to measure rainfall is called rain gauge. Number 90. Which are the 3 ways in which rainfall occurs? There are 3 ways in which rainfall occurs: conventional rainfall, orographic rainfall and cyclonic rainfall. 91. How are cumulus clouds formed, or what is conventional rainfall? Air near the surface of the earth gets heated and rises in the form of air current. When this warm and moist air reaches higher up, it expands and loses heat. The water vapor in the air condenses and cumulus clouds are formed. These clouds cause heavy rainfall that is accompanied by the thunder and lightning. This is conventional rainfall and is experienced in the equatorial region. 92. What is orographic rainfall? When a mountain or a hill comes in the path of moisture-laden winds, the wind moves up, and in the process the moisture cools and condensation and precipitation take place. This is called orographic or relief rainfall. 93. Precipitation is more on the windward side of the hill than on the leeward side. 94. What is cyclonic rainfall? In a cyclone, winds from all sides blow towards the center, causing different air masses to meet. As cold air is denser, it remains near the ground, whereas a warm air rises. This rising warm air cools and condensation takes place, causing rainfall. 95. What is cyclone rainfall mostly seen? Where is cyclone rainfall mostly seen? The cyclone rainfall is mostly seen in the tropical and temperate regions. 96. When did cyclone hit Odisha? On 29 October 1999. 97. What was the speed of Odisha cyclone? 260 kph. 98. How long did the Odisha cyclone rage? For 36 hours. 99. What was the impact of cyclone in Odisha? The Odisha cyclone caused tremendous destruction and death in the coastal districts of Odisha. It caused heavy loss of life and property. It is believed that more than 10,000 people lost their lives and more than 4 lakhs livestock perished in the cyclone. Around 3 lakhs homes were destroyed and 2 million people became homeless. Trees and telephone and electric poles were also uprooted by high velocity winds. Power supply, telecommunication network, roadways and railways were also damaged. It brought heavy rains, caused record-breaking floods in some areas of Odisha. Last question, number 100. Who is known to be the inventor of mercury thermometer? Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit, Polish-born Dutch physicist, is known to be the inventor of the mercury thermometer. So total 100 question answers are there in this four number parts. Part 1, 2 and 3 are given in the previous videos. If you have missed, then please check out those videos from the description box of playlist. So that's all for today. See you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and bye.